Because the last time we spoke, COVID had just started. Do you
Mhm.
have anything you want to say or any thoughts about what the hell happened over the past 2 years in regards to um, the messaging that Fauci and the doctors told the American people? Any comment on that at all? I'm assuming that you um, disagree with the vaccine, and obviously there's better ways to handle. Um,
Yeah, well, first of all, it's not a vaccine because
yeah, what?
the germ theory has already been debunked. There's no viruses. I don't know if you heard of
Wait,
terrain theory.
Explain
yeah,
that a
can
bit
you
more.
explain that? That's fascinating.
Yeah, they're basically saying that there are die-off effects from our cells, and the body has to process it, and it's oftentimes interpreted as a virus, germ, bacteria. It's coming from the inside out, not from the outside in. And
Wait, really?
it's the health of the terrain of the biology or the body that determines your health. Now, I'm not an expert; I didn't go that deep into studying it, but that's going around the internet too. That the germ theory, even Amanda Vollmer out in Canada was agreeing with that. A lot of people are saying, "Hey, that's another one of the lies they give us."
So the synchronicity of everyone getting sick at the same time, what explains that if there's no external bug?
Well, we are being contaminated from every direction: the air, the water, our soil, EMFs, frequency interrupting our thought patterns. We're being bombarded with things from every possible direction. So it's kind of hard to just say it's one thing or the other. All I
Right.
know is the people like myself, this is why I love being quiet. The people who are meditating, the people who are putting their attention on the divine and sacredness in life first, are less affected by all these things. It's
So
almost
what do you
like, yeah.
what do you believe the purpose of the vaccine was? Or I know you said it's not a vaccine. In your thoughts, what was it? What is it?
Depopulation.
Really?
Wow.
I heard an ex insurance guy who used to determine how long people would live for insurance companies. He said everyone who is vaccinated is not getting access to premium insurances because they know something that we don't. That's what he was saying. His
Mhm.
name is Gary Breckett. He's actually a pretty famous nutritionist.
Sure. So
Um,
here's a question I have for you guys. If,
Hmm.
according to Hippocrates in the 1600s or whenever he was around, their oath, the doctors took an oath, and the oath was do no harm, right? So you think if doctors are really sensitive and caring about their clients, about humanity, don't you think they would study alternative healthcare as well and see how the indigenous tribes did it and how people did it long before the doctor showed up on the scene, which is only 200 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because all these chronic illnesses are preventable, and they know that,
Hmm.
yet they don't teach or study the things that
Yeah.
prevent it.
Yeah. And I think in like 2 weeks we're having on a guy who's starting up a psilocybin MDMA therapy
Mhm.
company, and right now, you can't sell it, but you can do consultations and give it away. And
Oh,
so
there
I
you
think
go.
you can listen to that episode when that comes out too. But
Uh,
yeah, it's very like a lot of things are hidden from us that we don't know about, and then our trust is being broken, which is a problem in our society, unfortunately.
The thing is, you can't talk poorly about the vaccine or you'll get jumped on and canceled. But that has changed. That has changed. I think
well, right
the
now we're
public,
not on any. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. Well, the public, I think, is the general public is more accepting of the anti-vax narrative
Hmm.
than it used to be.
Well, how many people caught
Yeah.
on that babies are born healthy and then they go through vaccines and they go to a doctor and all of a sudden kids have autism and the mongoloid syndromes and um, that's unnatural.
There's all these like D1 athletes having like heart problems now who are, in their young 20s,
Yeah.
late teens.
LeBron James's son just
Yeah.
had a heart attack,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Did you're aware of Robert Kennedy Jr., right? He's running for president. I think his policy, his approach to health is excellent, and it would be great if he got into office. He's got a lot of really amazing pro-health policies that lean towards alternative medicine. So if you haven't listened to some of his health ideas, country, yeah. So I'm voting for him. And when I tell people that, they call me a conspiracy theorist, but
I heard he's making